My wife Sarah ghosted me for 3 entire months after a heated fight. No explanation whatsoever. Then I spotted her on Instagram. She was engaged to some new guy named Alex. I didn't say a word, just forwarded her wedding invitation to her new fiancé along with a note. Found this in my mail today. Thought you should know she never officially ended things with me. When he called off the wedding a week before the date, I, 32-year-old male, had experienced a massive blowout fight with my wife 3 months prior. It all started over something utterly stupid. I forgot to take out the trash, and it escalated into her screaming that she needed space to think about our marriage. She packed a bag and left for her sister Emily's place. That was April. It's July now. Haven't heard a single word from her since. First week I texted, called, left voicemails. Nothing. Her sister said she needed time. Okay, time. Second week, I was getting seriously concerned. Is she okay? Is this temporary? Her sister was getting annoyed with my calls by then. She'll reach out when she's ready. By week 3, I was stuck in this bizarre limbo. Still married, but living alone, paying every bill by myself. Her stuff was still here, but she wasn't. I asked her parents what was going on. Her dad literally hung up on me. Month 2 rolled around, and I was starting to think maybe this was it. But she hadn't said anything. No divorce papers, no we're done text. Just vanished like I was some guy she ghosted after a bad Tinder date. Not her husband of 3 years. Month 3. I was doomed scrolling Instagram late at night because I was clearly thriving. Saw a mutual friend's post. My wife looking incredible. Champagne glass, big smile, and a massive diamond ring on her left hand. Not her wedding ring. A new one. Caption read, "So happy for you both. Engaged, love wins." I clicked through to the comments. My wife's reply, "Thank you. Finally found my person." Your person? Your person? I'm still your husband. Sarah. Wait, I'm not using real names. Let's call her whatever. Doesn't matter. Point is, my wife was engaged to someone else while still married to me. Scrolled through the mutual friend's other posts. Found engagement photos. My wife and some dude I'd never seen before. Fancy restaurant. Rose petals. The whole production. Posted 6 weeks ago. She'd been engaged for 6 weeks while I was sitting in our apartment wondering if I should file a missing person report. Found her fiancé's profile. Public tech bro type named Alex. Nice car in the photos. Definitely making more than my IT salary. Had a whole photo album titled My Future Wife. Wedding date in the bio. Late August. That's like 6 weeks away. I sat there staring at my phone, trying to process. She ghosted me. Got engaged. Sent out save the dates. All without the minor detail of divorcing me first. Then my email notification dinged. Wedding invitation from her. She put me on her mailing list. Had to be an accident. The envelope was addressed to our apartment. I opened it. Expensive cardstock, embossed lettering. Probably cost a fortune. Very classy for a bigamist. Together with their families, Sarah and Alex, at their wedding. She'd invited me to her wedding, while still married to me. I looked at this invitation for a long time. Looked at the engagement photos again. Looked at Alex's profile talking about finally finding an honest woman who values real commitment. Oh, buddy, have I got news for you. Found a nice piece of paper. Wrote a note. Found this in my mail today. Thought you should know she's still married to me. Never filed for divorce. Never told me she wanted one. Just ghosted me 3 months ago and apparently moved on. Congrats on the engagement. Though, might want to check if your fiancé is actually legally available before you say, I do. Her current husband snapped a photo of our marriage certificate. Found his email through his company website. He had it right there in his LinkedIn bio. Sent it all over. Hit send. Made myself dinner. Watched some TV. Went to bed. Update 1. Woke up to my phone blowing up. Voicemail from my wife. First contact in 3 months. You absolute piece of... How dare you? I can't believe you're so pathetic and bitter, and I should have left you years ago. She ran out of recording time. Felt good to hear her voice again. Really romantic. Text from her sister Emily. Seriously, you're that vindictive? She's happy for the first time in years, and you just have to ruin it. Me? She's still married to me. Emily? She was in telling me when? At the altar? No response. My phone kept buzzing. Her mom, her dad, more texts from her sister about what a terrible person I am. Then a call from an unknown local number. Answered it. Is this him? Male voice, PISPA controlled. Is this the fiancé? Yeah. Did you? She said you guys were divorced. Nope. Still very married. Been trying to reach her for 3 months. She ghosted me after a fight. Found out about you from Instagram. Long silence. She told me it was finalized last year. She lied. She said you were abusive. That's why she doesn't want you knowing where she is. My blood went cold. I've never touched her. We had one fight about trash, and she left. That's literally it. She's got this whole story about you controlling her money, isolating her from friends. Any proof of that? Police reports, restraining orders, anything? No. Right. Because it's fiction. Look, man, I'm not trying to blow up your life, but I'm still legally married to this woman. She didn't even mention divorce. He was quiet. Then, weddings in 6 weeks. I've already paid the venue deposit. Ouch! Hopefully they have a cancellation policy. He hung up. That afternoon, someone's pounding on the apartment door. Opened it. There she is. My wife, Sarah. First time seeing her in 3 months. Still gorgeous. Absolutely furious. You son of a... Hey, nice to finally hear from you. How's your sister Emily's place? Don't you dare act innocent right now. I'm not acting like anything. You disappeared for 3 months, got engaged to someone else, and forgot the tiny detail of divorcing me first. Just stating facts. I was going to divorce you. Really? When? You literally sent me a wedding invitation. That was a mistake. You weren't supposed to be on the... She stopped. On the mailing list? So you didn't know you were still married? Just didn't think I'd find out about the wedding. Her face was red. You called him. You ruined everything. I sent one email, told him the truth, that's it. He called off the wedding. Do you have any idea how much we spent on deposits? The venue alone sounds expensive. Maybe should have gotten divorced first. I hate you. I hate you so much. Cool story. File for divorce. Should have done it months ago. Her expression changed. Got softer. The voice she used to use when she wanted something. Please, just call him back. Tell him you made it up. Tell him we are divorced and you're just confused. I actually laughed. Yeah, that's not happening. Please, I love him. This is real. This is my chance at actual happiness. You were married to me. Still are. Can't just pretend that didn't happen because you found someone with a bigger paycheck. Back to angry. This isn't over. You think you've won. This isn't over. Actually, it is. File for divorce. Move on. But I'm not lying for you. She slammed the door so hard a picture fell off the wall. Got a text from Alex that night. Thanks for the heads up. Asked her for the divorce papers. She says they're lost. Yeah. Okay, we're done. Send him a copy of our marriage certificate as a PDF just to be thorough. Wow. Still married. She really played me. Dodge a bullet. Thanks again. You're welcome, buddy. Update 2. The next few weeks were absolutely unhinged. First, her lawyer sent a demand letter. I owe her for the canceled wedding expenses because my malicious interference caused severe emotional distress and quantifiable financial harm. Called the lawyer myself. Your client is still married to me. She got engaged without divorcing me. She sent me a wedding invitation. I told her fiancé we're still married. Where's the malicious interference? Long pause. She didn't mention you were still married. Yeah, she does that. Leaves out inconvenient truths. I'll need to review this. Never heard from him again. But her family, they were just warming up. Her mom started calling from different numbers. Blocked one. Another call comes in. Voicemails about how I destroyed her baby's life, and you'll get what's coming to you, and God sees what you've done. Her dad tried to get me evicted. Called my landlord claiming I was harassing his daughter and dangerous. Landlord called me confused as hell. So, your father-in-law says you're harassing his daughter, but she doesn't live here. Hasn't lived here in 3 months. We're still married. She got engaged to someone else. I told the guy, now everyone's mad at me. This is above my pay grade. Just pay rent on time and we're good. Her sister Emily was running a smear campaign. Suddenly mutual friends are asking me if it's true I was controlling and manipulative, if I really threatened her, if I isolated her from her family. I asked one friend, someone I've known for years, has she shown you any proof? Police reports, anything? Well, no, but why would she lie about that? Because I told her fiancé we're still married, and he called off the wedding. Now she's making me the villain. Oh, yeah, that makes more sense, actually. Meanwhile, I filed for divorce myself. Why wait? Lawyer said it should be simple. No kids. Married less than 4 years. No major shared assets. She contested everything. Wanted half the value of furniture I'd bought before we got married. Wanted me to pay her legal fees. Wanted alimony because she sacrificed career opportunities to support my dreams. My lawyer actually laughed. What career opportunities? She worked part-time retail the whole marriage. Yep. And you make, what? $60K. You're not exactly rich. Nope. She's just being vindictive. Happens when people get caught. The mediation was a disaster. She showed up with her new lawyer, not the wedding expense guy. Someone new and played the victim hard. I was trapped in this marriage. He made me feel worthless. I finally found the courage to leave, and now he's punishing me for finding happiness. Mediator looked at me. I pulled out my phone. Here's 3 months of call logs showing me trying to reach her. Text to her sister Emily asking if she's okay. The wedding invitation she sent me. The email I sent her fiancé proving we're still married. What did I do wrong? Mediator looked at her. Ma'am, you got engaged while still married? I thought he would just file for divorce himself. I was going to tell my fiancé eventually. Before or after the wedding? She didn't answer. We couldn't agree on anything. Had to go to court. But before court, the dirty tricks got really dirty. She filed for a restraining order. Claimed I was stalking and threatening her. Provided zero evidence because none existed. Judge read the petition. Ma'am, sending one email to inform someone of your marital status is not stalking. Denied. She looked shocked like she actually thought that would work. Then came the really low blow. Anonymous complaint to my work. Employee misusing company resources for personal vendettas. Obviously, HR called me in. Got a weird complaint. Says you're harassing people using work computers. My wife, Sarah, and I are divorcing. She's mad I told her fiancé we're still married. This is retaliation. Figured. Checked your stuff. You're clean. But if she keeps coming after your job, we're looping in legal. Understood. Sorry for the drama. Not your circus. Just keep it away from the office. Court day finally arrived. Judge looked tired before we even started. Her lawyer tried the abuse angle hard. Your Honor, my client fled this marriage due to severe emotional abuse. Evidence. The judge cut him off. Well, there aren't police reports, but medical records, therapy documentation, witnesses. No, but then we're not entertaining abuse allegations. This is a straightforward dissolution. What assets are disputed? Took 3 hours, but we settled. She got half the furniture. I kept the apartment and my car. No alimony. We each paid our own legal fees. Done. She glared at me the entire time, like I'd personally victimized her. Outside the courthouse, she tried once more. Happy now? You destroyed my life. I sent one email. You got engaged while married. He would have understood. We could have worked it out, but you had to interfere. I had to tell the truth. You did this because you're jealous. I found someone better than you. That stung a bit, not gonna lie, but I stayed calm. I did this because you sent me a wedding invitation. If you quietly filed for divorce, I would have signed and moved on. But you got sloppy. I will never forgive you for this. Don't need you to. We're divorced. Go live your life. Maybe try divorcing the next husband before you get engaged to someone else. She stormed off to her sister Emily's car, flipped me off through the window. Classy. Update 3. For months since the divorce finalized, through mutual friends I got the full story of what happened after. Alex didn't just call off the wedding. He ended everything. Blocked her completely. Demanded she pay back her half of the wedding deposits, about 11 grand. She couldn't pay. He took her to small claims court. He won. She had to move back in with her parents because without Alex's income, she couldn't afford her own place. The part-time retail gig wasn't cutting it. Her sister Emily stopped talking to her. Apparently, my ex kept trying to get her to testify that I was abusive. Emily refused, and they had a huge falling out. Haven't spoken since. Her parents are still paying off the wedding debt. Heard her dad's pretty salty about that. His little princess's dream wedding cost him close to $30,000 in non-refundable deposits. Alex is dating someone new now. Saw it on social media. Posted something about honesty and trust being everything in a relationship. Subtle. My ex tried reaching out once. New number. Can we please talk about everything that happened? I think we both made mistakes. Didn't respond. Nothing to say. She made her choices. Some mutual friends came back around when the truth came out. Turns out when you ask for proof of abuse and can't get any, people start questioning things. Weird how that works. My buddy from college told me she tried playing victim at a party. Said I sabotaged her happiness out of jealousy. Someone asked why I'd sabotage my own wife. She said we were already divorced. Same person later found the court records online. Public record. Divorce finalized 4 months ago. Not last year like she claimed. Awkward. I'm not angry anymore. Hurt when she ghosted me. Yeah. Shocked about the engagement. Absolutely. But I'm past it now. I sent one email. That's all. Everything else was just consequences of her own lies. She wanted to erase me and start fresh with a richer guy. But you can't erase a marriage. Reality caught up with her. Could I have quietly filed for divorce and let her have her wedding? Maybe. But she sent me that invitation. That's when she crossed the line from having a bad marriage to actively disrespecting me and her fiancé. He deserved to know. I told him. End of story. I'm doing fine now. Dating someone new. Actually met through a friend. Taking it slow. She knows about the divorce drama. Thinks my ex sounds exhausting. Fair assessment. Got a small raise at work. Boss appreciated that I kept the personal stuff from affecting my job. Still talk to my college buddy regularly. Having friends who ask questions instead of believing drama is valuable. Sometimes I wonder what would have happened if I just deleted that invitation. But then I remember the lies she told Alex, the abuse allegations, the fake divorce story. She wasn't just moving on. She was rewriting history and casting me as a villain in a story that never happened. I wasn't going to let that slide. The truth ruins plans sometimes. Costs money, blows up weddings, but it's still the truth. She gambled I'd never find out or wouldn't care. She lost. And honestly, I sleep fine knowing I stopped someone from marrying a person who lied about something as basic as being legally single. She wanted a fresh start. She got one, just not the one she planned.